What does a drug lord do with his fortune? For Pablo Escobar, it meant amassing an incredible car collection and participating in high-speed racing events. Join us as we unravel Pablo Escobar's insane collection and little-known facts about his motorsports career. Hi, welcome to Motor Minds, your ultimate destination for all things automotive and motorsports. Today, we're about to embark on a thrilling ride through the hidden world of Pablo Escobar's passion for cars and racing. Known for his ruthless reign over the international drug trade, Escobar's life was shrouded in controversy and danger. But beneath the surface of his criminal empire, there was another side to the notorious kingpin, a side that revolved around the smell of burning rubber, the roar of engines, and the exhilarating thrill of racing. In today's video, we will take you on a high-octane journey through the lesser-known aspects of Escobar's life, shedding light on the man behind the infamous persona. From his luxurious car collection to his daring racing career, we'll uncover the extraordinary stories that have remained untold for decades. So buckle up and get ready to race through the incredible world of Escobar's automotive obsessions. But before we hit the gas, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, Motor Minds, for more exciting and exclusive automotive videos. Done? Alright, now let's shift gears and delve into the adrenaline-fueled life of Pablo Escobar as we uncover his hidden passion for motorsports. Pablo Escobar's crazy racing career. Pablo Escobar's racing career began in the late 1970s, when the Renault 4 became extremely popular in Colombia. This unassuming 24-horsepower car won the hearts of the people and spawned the racing series Copa Renault 4. Escobar competed in the 1979 season in the amateur division, where many of the other participants were also connected to drug traffickers. This led to the series being jokingly referred to as the Copa Renault. In the Copa Renault 4 series, Escobar showed promise as a racer, eventually securing the second highest position in the championship standings. Despite his Renault 4 having a clear power advantage over his competitors, Escobar still faced challenges on the track, especially in the corners. He was known to arrive at events with 4 cars, one for himself, one for his cousin who was also on the team, and 2 backup cars in case of any mishaps. Pablo Escobar was known to employ unscrupulous tactics in order to gain an advantage on the track. In one instance, he used his connections within the police force to hold up the fastest driver, Alvaro Mejia. The police stopped Mejia to perform checks, ensuring he would be late for the race. Escobar's team would also throw nails and spikes onto the track to sabotage other racers. Despite missing the last 3 races of the season, Escobar finished 4th in the championship. When asked about his success on the track, he replied, "I can't deny it. Life smiles at me. I'm a lucky man." Pablo Escobar didn't limit himself to racing Renault 4s. He later participated in hill climb events with his Porsche and competed in the Marlboro Cup with his Simca. His cousin Gustavo also had a race-spec Porsche, which bore a striking resemblance to Escobar's car. Pablo Escobar's passion for motorsports also extended to supporting other racers. One such racer was Ricardo Londoño, a talented Colombian driver with dreams of competing in Formula 1. Londoño befriended the Medellin cartel, and with the financial backing of drug money, made significant progress in his racing career. Unfortunately, Londoño's life ended tragically when he was later shot dead, and millions in illegal earnings and vintage cars were confiscated. Pablo Escobar's impressive car collection. Now that we've explored the thrilling racing career of Pablo Escobar, it's time to dive into another aspect of his passion for cars, his extraordinary car collection. As one of the wealthiest and most notorious men in the world, Escobar spared no expense in amassing an impressive fleet of vehicles that showcased both his lavish lifestyle and love for high-performance machines. At its peak, Escobar is rumored to have a collection of over 100 luxury and exotic cars. Let's take a closer look at the top 10 most remarkable cars in his collection. Number 10. 1972 Mercedes S600 Pullman. As we delve into Pablo Escobar's impressive car collection, we cannot overlook the 1972 Mercedes S600 Pullman. This luxurious stretched limousine, powered by a 6.3-liter V8 engine, was the epitome of opulence and class during its time. Many heads of the state favored this vehicle for their transportation needs, and Escobar, who considered himself the unofficial president of Colombia, was no exception. In 1988, Escobar's prized S600 Pullman met a tragic end when his rival, the Cali cartel, bombed his Medellin home. The once immaculate limousine was left as a blackened shell. However, Escobar refused to let this act of aggression go unanswered. He had the remains of the S600 Pullman transported to his next estate, Hacienda Nápoles, where it was put on display as a powerful symbol of defiance against his enemies. Number 9. 1964 Porsche 356. This German speedster initially caught Escobar's attention with its sleek design, but it wasn't love at first sight. He initially had reservations about the car's seemingly insufficient engine. However, it didn't take long for him to appreciate the performance of its rear-engine coupe, boasting 75 horsepower. Tragically, the Porsche 356 met its demise during the same Cali cartel bombing that claimed his Mercedes S600 Pullman. The once gleaming speedster now rests as a rusty shell at Hacienda Nápoles as part of a grim exhibition. Near the car, a plaque solemnly reads, "Escobar's luxury car collection was a symbol of ostentation and his leadership in the underworld. It was the first to suffer the consequences of multiple wars. Only these scraps remain." Number 8. Toyota Land Cruiser. Another fascinating piece of Pablo Escobar's automotive legacy is the Toyota Land Cruiser. He equipped his private militia with a fleet of FJ Land Cruisers, whose exceptional off-road capabilities made them perfect for traversing Colombia's unpredictable smuggling routes. The popular Netflix series, Narcos, which chronicles Escobar's rise and fall, frequently showcases these rugged workhorses in action. Interestingly, Land Cruisers were considered a luxury item in Colombia, far beyond the reach of the average citizen. This made the cartel soldiers who drove them stick out like sore thumbs. The DEA quickly caught on, using surveillance planes to track any FJ Land Cruiser they spotted, ultimately connecting the dots between the traffickers and unraveling the cartel's intricate web. Number 7. Mercedes 190 SL Roadster. Escobar's Mercedes 190 SL Roadster was another casualty of the Cali cartel explosion. This beautiful drop top was perfect for cruising on smooth roads, but struggled on the uneven terrain of Medellin's back roads. Number 6. 1928 Cadillac V8 Town Sedan. In homage to Al Capone, who famously owned a Cadillac V8 Town Sedan, Escobar added this classic piece of Americana to his collection. To give it an authentic 20s mobster pitana, Escobar reportedly shot bullet holes into the side of the car himself. Number 5. 1946 De Soto. In 1946, an American Marquis created by Chrysler was named after Spanish explorer Hernando de Soto. Escobar likely opted for the more lavish custom variant, which boasted a 109 horsepower L-head 236.7 V6 engine. Number 4. 1978 Renault 4. The 1978 Renault 4 was a no-frills French-designed hatchback that Escobar used to compete in the 1979 Renault Cup. As mentioned earlier, despite his success in the world of drug trafficking, Pablo Escobar wasn't the best behind the wheels. He was, however, known for sabotaging competitors' cars and throwing tracks on the course. Number 3. 1978 Simca 1000. The 1978 Simca 1000 was a rear-engined, rear-wheeled French car with Italian origins. With a 35-65 front-rear weight distribution, it had a delightfully agile and responsive front end. Escobar used a race-tuned Abarth model to compete in the Marlboro Cup alongside his cousin Gustavo Gaviria. Number 2. Porsche 935V. Escobar turned his attention to powerful coupes like the Porsche 935V, a 3.0-liter turbocharged flat-six beast that churned out 560 horsepower. After winning the 1978 24 Hours of Le Mans, Escobar couldn't resist adding this impressive machine to his collection. He made sure to put his name on the windshield, making it unmistakably his. Number 1. 1974 Porsche 911 RSR. Last but not least, we have the 1974 Porsche 911 RSR, one of only 15 in existence. This prestigious vehicle was used by F1 and Indy racing legend Emerson Fittipaldi in the inaugural International Race of Champions, or IROC. Escobar later acquired the car and modified it with a sizable front splitter and massive wing. After resurfacing in America, it was restored to its original IROC specifications and sold at auction in 2012 for $875,000. Pablo Escobar's love for motorcycles. In addition to his obsession with cars, Pablo Escobar also had a penchant for motorcycles. The notorious drug lord owned multiple Harleys, including the 1990 Harley-Davidson, suggesting that this iconic brand might have been his favorite among motorcycle manufacturers. Escobar even went so far as to customize one of his bikes with a lavish all-gold paint job, demonstrating his unapologetic extravagance. If you're curious to see this golden Harley for yourself, it's currently on display at the Historical Museum of the National Police in Bogota, Colombia, alongside several other items once owned by the King of Cocaine. What happened to Pablo Escobar's car collection after his death? Following the death of Pablo Escobar, his impressive car collection met a tragic fate. Many of the vehicles he once owned were burned down, leaving only a few intact as remnants of the King of Cocaine's extravagant lifestyle. These surviving cars, along with the charred remains of others, now serve as a testament to Escobar's love for automobiles and his ostentatious persona. Today, visitors can witness these relics of a bygone era at the Hacienda Nápoles, which has been transformed into a house museum in Medellin, Colombia. The rusted, blackened shells of Escobar's cars are displayed as a stark reminder of the violence and chaos that surrounded his life and the lives of those affected by his drug empire. The exhibition offers a glimpse into the darker side of history and the man who, at one time, was one of the wealthiest and most powerful criminals in the world. As we conclude this thrilling ride into the world of Pablo Escobar's hidden love affair with cars and motorsports, we hope you've enjoyed exploring his incredible collection and learning about his passion for racing. If you're as captivated by this story as we are, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Share your favorite cars from his collection or any interesting anecdotes you may have come across about the King of Cocaine and his automotive obsessions. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and hit that subscribe button to join the Motor Minds community. We are constantly bringing you captivating videos on automotive history, exclusive car collections, and the fascinating stories behind the world's most iconic vehicles. So buckle up and stay tuned for more exciting videos with Motor Minds.